Alright, I know what you're thinking. Who is this 250 IQ genius and wears 1660? Well, it's me, I am 1660. You just don't recognize me because of my haircut. Right. Anyway, today we're gonna do a Splatoon 3 maps tier list. This is just based on my own personal experience. It has nothing to do with competitive play at all. So, let's do it. Alright, first we got Scorch Gorge. Scorch Gorge is pretty good. I do enjoy playing Scorch Gorge. The layout, yeah, this is a pretty solid layout. The mid is fairly decent sized. Yeah, everything is pretty nice. Yeah, everything's sized appropriately. I don't think there's any tight spaces, which a lot of maps in Splatoon 3 are kind of problematic with, for me personally. So yeah, Scorch Gorge I think's pretty good. I mean, it's rather basic, so I'll give it like an A tier, but I think it's one of the better designed maps in my opinion. So yeah, Scorch Gorge is going in A tier. Right, next we got Eeltail Alley. I do not know about Eeltail Alley. Yeah, the deal with Eeltail is that it's a pretty long map here. Like you can see, yeah, this is kind of long. Okay, it's not as long as some other maps, but still, this is what we're dealing with. So the problem here with Eeltail is all the bridges have is that you only go to the bridges at the beginning of the map, but then, well, if you fall down, well, there's no way back up unless you go all the way back, and yeah, that's stupid. Eeltail is a dumb map. That's going in D tier. I do not enjoy Eeltail at all. Okay, next we got Hagglefish. Hagglefish, I don't know what to say about Hagglefish. Yeah, this one's also kind of long. If this can load, for fuck's sake. God, Incupedia, please fucking work. Alright, there it is. So, yeah, Eeltail, I mean, design isn't as atrocious as, yeah, design's not as atrocious as Eeltail, thank God, but this is still kind of a long map when you look at it. So, yeah, well, I think it's it's like an appropriate map for my liking. I think, yeah, I think, yeah, I'll take Hagglefish. Yeah, I'm fine with Hagglefish. I'm going B tier again. It's kind of long. It's just a straightaway mostly, but you have the zone here, which is fairly big, and oh yeah, the zone in the zone in Eeltail is like very fucking huge, for real, and the zone in Scorch Gorge is just the big thing in the middle, I believe. Let's see, Splat Zone. Yeah, see the same like thing in the middle, the big pillar. But I still enjoy Scorch Gorge more than Hagglefish in my opinion. Alright, next we got Undertow Spillway. I don't know about Undertow. Well, this is one of the few maps that have double zones. You have one here and here. It's an okay design. I mean, it's fairly big, except this part here is basically an hourglass, pretty much. So yeah, very tight choke point here. But I'm okay with yeah, I'm okay with Undertow. I think it's decent. It's going to B tier as well. Alright, the next one, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, next one is Mincemeat. Alright, Mincemeat is, I don't know what to say about Mincemeat. This one is, let's get the overview. Okay, well that's for Tricolor. Pfft. And yeah, these were updated as well. I'm not sure about Undertow. I mean, it's fine to me, but there's not really a lot of ways you can necessarily go where you can really push. Like there's obviously the direction on the right for like a stairway, or not stairs, I don't know what I'm saying. But then you also have like, then the only other way to actually get anywhere is going this way. Literally, there's only two ways to get to mid. Well, this would make more sense if we had the Rainmaker version. Where's the Rainmaker there? Yeah, see, it's only like two ways to go to get to like for real. You had to go either here or here to get anywhere. That's really weird. And yeah, these areas here are also pretty tight as well. Yeah, this whole mid is pretty tight. And well, the zone is at least a decent size. Yeah, it's fairly decent. It's not obstructed at all, but I don't know. It feels clustered at times. I'm giving that a C tier. All right, the next one we got Hammerhead. All right, Hammerhead. I like Hammerhead, though. I just wish it wasn't so freaking long. Like, for real, why did I have to make this one so goddamn long? Like, look at this. This is where you start. Okay, you can't see. I have the cross. Yeah, I have my cursor up it. Yeah, you start right here. Then it's a really long way to the fucking zone of the rain. Yeah, even look at where they put these fucking Rainmaker checkpoints. Those are like really close, and yet it's very far to the. Oh man, this is a very long map, dude. But I like Hagglefish. I think it's a B tier. It could have been better if it could have been A if it wasn't so ridiculously long. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take that one. All right, next is, how do you say it? Museum di Alfonsino. Yeah, Alfonsino. I do like this one actually. So, yeah, the design is a little interesting. You've got the spinning. You got the spinning midsection here. The propellers, I'll call them propellers. Yeah, I think this one is designed pretty well. It's somewhat close. It's somewhat of a tight map, but not extremely tight. Yeah, I think this is an A tier map. I still think Scorchorge is a better design, but whatever. I'll take Alfonsino. Alfonsino. I think I always have fun with that map all the time. Okay, then I'm gonna make people mad. Mahi Mahi. I do not like it. See, I don't even like it. Honestly, I like it worse than I think it's somehow worse than Eeltail, because at least Eeltail was not a super tight map. Whereas, oh my lord, freaking. Whereas, holy hell. Well, I do get some positive. It does at least have a special thing where the water level, like, drops down, like, when you get at the certain point, depending on what game mode you're in, but that is still not a good one. That's still not a good excuse. This is still a very, very tight designed map, in my opinion. Like, yeah, even after the mid itself is really tight. In some game modes, like, the only exception would be Rainmaker. Yeah, Rainmaker's the only mode where you can actually get out of mid without needing a super jump. Like, oh my god, what map is like this? Like, if we look at the Turf War version, and see, look at that, there's no way out of mid. You jump down there and then boom, you're stuck. And it's a really tight map too. It's kind of like Dust Bowl. I don't know why I'm comparing Splatoon maps to TF2 maps, but fuck it. So yeah, this gets a D tier. I never liked this one at all. It is not fun for me in the slightest. Alright, next, Inkblot. Yeah, Inkblot's also a C. I like it more than, see, I do like it a little more than Mincemeat, but yeah, it's still not a very good design in my opinion. Yeah, it's kind of like Mahi Mahi a little bit, but not. I mean, it's not. I mean, you can still at least get out of mid. Like, there's this section right here, but that's like the only spot you're going. So yeah, that's the only direction you're gonna really go to. The mid, at least in most modes, is Again, similar to Mahi Mahi, although on tower control it's not as bad. Same with Rainmaker, and yeah, Clan Blitz is like the most open. Whereas Splat Zone, it's the same thing as Scorch Gorge. They just have a random thing in the middle of the zone. That's weird. I don't like that. I really don't like that. It gets a C. It's not that amazing for me. Alright, Storage and Shipyard. This is another pretty long map. Well, it's not as long as Hammerhead, but still, it really feels like getting to mid is super. Just takes a while, in my opinion. My God, yeah. See, it's way longer than it looks. Like, look at that shit. That's really long. But I'm okay with it, honestly. Yeah, and a lot of yeah, it's honestly very good design. The mid is somewhat tight, but I'm okay with it. And I like the bridge section underneath the I do like the whole bridge idea. There's a spot underneath for flanking. So yeah, there's a bunch of flank routes you can go, and honestly, I like it. I honestly like it more than Hammerhead. Yeah, I'm okay with it. And there's and honestly, I think the charging spot's like kind of forgiving, in my opinion. I find myself able to handle chargers a lot easier in this map, because I don't have an extreme problem with chargers, but still, I'm fine with that. Alright, then we got Akomar. This is an S tier for me. I'm gonna make even more people mad, honestly. Yeah, Makomar, I really love Makomar. I think it's a very nice design. Okay, well that's the Splatoon 2 version. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's fairly small and tight quarters, but honestly, it actually feels good to play. It's definitely one of the more frantic maps, honestly. So yeah, it's super like the tight nature. I mean, it's not like Mahi Mahi where it like makes it feel stupid. This here actually feels way more frantic, and especially the where the Rainmaker checkpoints are set. If we can, there. Yeah, see, this is a more. See, these are better. Yeah, the Rainmaker points are like right, very close to each other, so it makes some pretty frantic gameplay, honestly. Yeah, I like the frantic nature of Makomar. It just feels good to play. I'm giving it an S tier. Might make some people mad, but fuck it. I'm going with my opinions, okay? I'm honest with them. Okay, Wahoo World. I like Wahoo World. So yeah, I don't like it as much as Scorch Gorge, though. That's probably the one. Anyway, yeah, Wahoo World. This is very clever design. I like the more. Yeah, it's very circular. If I can say it right, circular. Yeah, it's circular. It's pretty open too, surprisingly. Even the mid feels a lot more open than the map view looks. And of course, there's a bunch of flank routes you can go. Well, the main one, like underneath the the propeller. Probably not the appropriate name for that, but okay, I don't care. And yeah, the Rainmaker checkpoints, I'm fine with those. So yeah, I think it's a very nice design. I mean, not as much as like Scorch Gorge. Wahoo World's like weirdly complex with the spinning walls, in my opinion. But hey, make some good flank routes if you use them right. Alright, next, Brine Water. I'm not sure about Brine Water. It's not a tight map, but it's still pretty compact, which, yeah, not very big on it. It's a little too compact, honestly. But it does have some. Yeah, the Splat Zone is fine. I mostly kind of like the tower control version, though. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I think tower control makes more sense with this map, especially when you're going up and it's kind of like a hill. Kinda. I think it's a smart one, but yeah, not big on this one either. It feels kind of boring to me, but it's not a cancerous design like any of these, so I'm gonna keep it B tier. I'm playing with it. Right, then Flounder Heights. I don't know what to say about Flounder. This feels weird, honestly. I don't know what to say about it. It's not a terrible map, honestly. I never really hated playing it, but it just feels weird to play. I mean, there's a lot of flank routes, sure, but is it really? It doesn't feel that special. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, B tier is fine. I'll put brine water as well on C. It's boring for me. I'm sorry. I'm making a lot of people upset, dude. I'm going to regret making this. Okay, umami. I do not like umami at all. I mean, at least feels fun. It's another tight map. Yeah, it's another pretty tight map, but honestly, I think it just doesn't feel the same like frantic nature as Makamart. But yeah, like the mid is like it's just this big thing in the middle, and yeah, the base area is like pretty tight as well, way tighter than you imagine. Yeah, a small and compact map, but I don't know, I'm not big on this. And oh my god, the fucking Clamblitz nets are like really close to mid. Like, oh my god, what was the thought process on that? They could have made them like further back, but nope. And even the Rainmaker points are still like really close. Like literally, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get like 1 point in like 10 seconds. That is stupid. Like, yeah, I don't like umami. I do not like it at all. It feels too weird to play. All right, Manta Maria. Yeah, I don't know about Manta Maria either. This ain't a good one for me. Yeah, this is a really weird design. I believe this also has 2 zones. Yeah, see, it has 2 zones. Yeah, but then like, like this is a really weird design. Like it's just this massive S right here. Like what is this? It's a mess. Like the mid is just a big S here. Like what the fuck? Yeah, not big on this one either. This is C. It just feels too weird to play for me. Hey, Barnacle and Dying, this is another S tier for me. It's my favorite map, honestly. So yeah, Barnacle and Dying, it's honestly the perfect map. I mean, it's not the same, like, frantic nature as, Makamart. But, yeah, I think this one actually feels really good to play. I mean, yeah, it's gotten... Yeah, it's not a very tight map. I mean, it's not very open either. Yeah, I think it works really well. It's another weird S-turn kind of map, but not in the same weirdness as... It's not really weird at all, actually, compared to Manta Maria, but... Yeah, I think this is a perfect map, in my opinion. There's other maps you might think that are perfect, like you could argue, like Urchin Underpass. But, I don't know, when we're talking, like, just Splatoon 3 only, this is a perfect one. This is my favorite one. Right, Humpback Pump Track. This is another really weird one. I mean, it's at least a fun one, but... I don't know. So I'll give it, like... I'll put it here. I mean, it's still a tight map. It's still a tight map, but... yeah, it's weird too. There's a bunch of weird hills and stuff. I mean, it can feel somewhat frantic, but... Yeah, I'm not really as big on it. Yeah, it's at least more fun than something like Undertow or Flounder, in my opinion. So yeah, I think low B kind of fits for me on that one. Okay, then we got Crableg. Oh my god, I really do not like Crableg. Swear to god, this is another soup. This one just feels awkward to play. There's a lot of these graded bridges. Like, ugh, this is ugly, dude. That is ugly. And then we got the Rainmaker. I mean, the checkpoints are at least okay placements. Yeah, these are fine Rainmaker points in my opinion. But that's really it. And yeah, they even removed they removed part of the bridges for tower control just because of the tower. And yep, the same, is it the same problem as, is it really the same problem? No, it's not the same problem as, Splat but there's still the bridge on top, too. They had graded bridge over the Splat Zone, yeah. Yeah, this is an awkward map. I don't like it, unfortunately, D tier. At least it's a higher D tier compared to Eel Tail and Mahi Mahi, but yeah, I do not want this map, period. It's a map I don't want. Alright, ship shape. I like ship shape actually. Yeah, I'll give it here. It's kind of like Hammerhead if it was more like, yeah, it's a smaller Hammerhead in my opinion, especially with the design they go with. It's kind of like, yeah, I like this design. It's in like an oil rig. That's cool. I wish I had more maps like that for Splatoon 4 with that theming. Yeah, it's pretty similar to Hammerhead in my opinion. I do like it a little more because it's not really as long. Because again, Hammerhead's just really long. It's a massive shore. Oh boy. Alright, Robo Ramen. Yet another S tier for me. Yep. Again, it's another one of those perfect maps for me. Yeah, like, look at it, see? And you got this, like, big... Yeah, you have this big, like, flank section. I really love this one, seriously. I think it's a good design, and especially for, tower control, like, you can do some cool flanks on the tower if it's right. If it's, like, within the, bridges. Yeah, I'm okay with this one. I like this one. Alright, then we got Bluefin. I don't like Bluefin. I'm sorry. That's another detail. Actually, let's. Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, this is my second least favorite map. Because, oh my god, this is painful and awkward. Like, oh my god, look at the Splat Zone version of it. Like, it's one zone, but that, like, moves. Like, oh my god, that's disorienting. And they even have these elevators to get up to the... Ugh. Even outside of Splat Zones, the rest of them... Goodness. Yeah, even for the other modes, the mid is just two very tight spots. With just these tiny bridges that connect them. Or ramps, rather, not bridges. Yeah, I don't like this. This map is whack. Seriously, I don't love this map at all. Stupid map. Don't play it. Okay, maybe unless you just seriously love it, but come on. Alright, then we got Marlin Airport. I don't know, it's been a while since I've got this one, but I do like it actually. Kind of an A tier though. Just one thing that weirds me out is just these fan powered elevators. Yeah, I don't know. It's just makes things feel weird for me. You do have the other routes that are around it, but yeah, but other than that, I think it's a fine map, and the mid especially nice design in my opinion. So yeah, I think it's an A tier. I'm fine with that. Okay, the last two maps we got Lemura Hub. Lemura Hub, I'm gonna give it. I don't know, honestly. I mean, it's a unique design. It's a pretty unique design. It's It's a different. It's not the same symmetry as the other maps, but that's it, really. I mean, the spawn areas are pretty open, but then mid's like very tight, and yeah, it's another double zone. It's again another hourglass kind of design. Yeah, I don't know. This one doesn't feel as fun for me. This is a low B or yeah. You know what? You know what? I'll just put this C. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Oh my god! And finally, Urchin Underpass, the newest map from yeah, this was added literally a year ago. Oh boy, Urchin Underpass. This one, yeah, thankfully this is a good map. I don't know if I want to give it an S tier. Yeah, not sure. Yeah, you know what? I'll give it like an A tier. I don't think it's like, for me, I don't think it's that worthy of being an S tier, but I don't know. It's still a good map. It's still one of my favorites, but yeah, look at the tiny zone. That's so tiny. And I do like that it has like the fences as well. You can kind of do as cool escape routes. Well, okay, maybe not necessarily escape routes, but you get the point. Yeah, I think yeah, Urchin's pretty nice design map in my opinion. Not necessarily as perfect as something like not as perfect as something like Robo Ramen or a Barnacle and Dime, but you know, it's a map I'll take. I'll definitely take that. I'll definitely take it over Crableg or Bluefin. Let's put it that way. All right. Well, that's my yeah, that's my Splatoon 3 map tier list. Again, this is entirely my own experience. This has nothing to do with competitive play at all. So yeah, that's pretty much all. Thanks for watching.